Hey everybody, JayC here, and welcome to this impromptu live stream. But I got my new Super 7 ThunderTank today for the ThunderCats Ultimates line, and I thought, why not do an unboxing live stream? So I've been kind of light on videos this week because of some stuff I had going on here at the house. Actually, this week I had installed solar panels on the house, so which didn't go quite as planned. They ended up having to put a lot of the stuff for the solar panels on this back wall here in the basement as opposed to outside the house. The panels obviously are on the roof, but I ended up having to just like take all this stuff down this week, and then they spent 2 days installing the stuff, and then I got most of it back, but they actually still have to come out and inspect. The county has to send out an inspector and inspect it all before I can actually turn the solar panels on and stuff. So I'm still gonna have to pull like the machines out and stuff for them to do the inspection. So I haven't really set everything up back there again. But that's been my week. But I thought, I this arrived today, so the Thunder Tank, it is finally here. So I thought we would take a closer look at it. This literally just arrived a couple of hours ago, so I haven't opened it yet. So you'll get my first reactions to everything as we open it here tonight. So let's just see a quick rundown of who's in the house here. So Toy Collection UK is in the house. Michael is in the house. What's up, Michael? Chris is in the house. Jay's in the house. It's a magical day. Juan is in the house. 3M. So good to see a lot of you guys. Like I said, this was pretty impromptu. So Blake's in the house. Road Pig John, what's up? Jay's Toy Collection says, looking forward to seeing the Thunder Tank as I have the Super 7 ThunderCats figures to go so far and have been on the fence with this one. Yeah, I still don't know exactly where I'm going to put this, but I got to tell you, it's big. It is big. And it came in so I got mine from Big Bad Toy Store. They shipped mine out and it arrived today, but there was the outer box cardboard, just a regular cardboard box, which I think Big Bad Toy Store, that was from Big Bad Toy Store. But then there was 2 more boxes before you actually got to the Thunder Tank box. So it was well packed, to say the least. This is for Ultimates. This is a 7-inch scale Thunder Tank. So and if you still want one, Entertainment, I think both Entertainment Earth and Big Bad Toy Store have them available. So Salome is also here. I told Salome it was not motorized, so that she was not going to be able to sit in the tank and ride around and chase the dog in the tank. So that was a little disappointing for her. She thought she was going to get to chase the dog in the Thunder Tank, but now the Thunder Tank's not actually the only thing I've gotten today. Actually quite a good day for haul. So I got 2 new Masterverse figures, which I'm not going to really open today, but I just wanted to share. So I got both Skeletor. I got both Shadow Weaver and Sorceress from the Masterverse line. So I got these off of Amazon. So those also arrived today. And then I also, from Entertainment Earth, I got the new King Hiss Masters of the Universe figure. I've got some more Origins figures coming from Entertainment Earth. They ship them in different shipments. I don't know why. I bought them all at the same time, but they sent them in 2 different shipments. So, but got those today. But all right, let's get down to business. So I'm gonna switch you over. So because this thing's so big, I don't know how. Yeah, there's Salome to give you a size comparison. Like I said, she's really disappointed the thing's not motorized so that she could ride it around. So there's just because. So if you're wondering, the box itself is just over 28 inches in length. And about 20.5 inches in height. So that is the box. And it shows you all the features on the top of the box. I love the artwork. I like the box itself. If I can find a place, I'll probably keep the box just because I like that. I like the artwork that they gave us on that one. It's the same on both sides. Now, I will probably do a full-on, in-depth review of this next week sometime, but I'm just going to set this over here so it's out of the way. So it's all taped. So on the outside, I think this is supposed to be Thundarium. So a few accessories on the outside here. And this is the canopy, I believe. The see-through canopy. I think there's supposed to be 2, if I remember correctly. I have no idea how much assembly is required on this thing. It's well taped. All right, so this is the Thunder Tank. So it looks like it is mostly put together. It's got that minty, new, fresh smelling, like, you know, when you take something out of the package new and it's got that kind of new smell to it. All right, now one thing I'm not seeing is an instruction sheet. All the little Velcro pieces off of it. It's weird that I don't, unless I somehow missed it. There's no instruction sheet, so I'm just kind of having. I just want to check the box, make sure I didn't miss anything. Yeah, no instruction manual at all. So I'm gonna zoom in a little bit. All right, so here is my Panthro figure and my Lion-O figure. Just to give you a size, an idea of the size. Does it roll? Jerry says, does it roll? Not I mean, yes, but like when you push it, it doesn't like roll. It's got wheels on the front, and it's got a big wheel here in the middle, and then the tracks don't roll per se, and it doesn't look. I thought the tracks are supposed to work, but like the tracks are rubber, but they don't look to actually. Well, these roll inside, so I guess they kind of roll, but they're not really rolling. Like I can kind of like, I can make it so they're supposed to move. The tracks are supposed to move, but when I just push it like this, they don't actually move. So at least, unless you're supposed to do something that I'm missing. All right, so let me give you some measurements just so you can get size. This thing is 26 inches in length. And then at its highest point, it's about 8 inches tall, give or take. And the width of it is just under 18 inches. So the width, so it's got a good size to it. It's not quite as big as it looked in those pictures that Super7 released of the guy holding it, but it is definitely got a good size. So you've got it's got two seats up front. It's got 4 seats in the back. You've got the gun, and you can it's got some pegs so you can stand the figures next to the gun. And the gun goes up and down. So let's see how well Lion-O fits. Now I should note that this is the Mattel Lion-O. I don't actually have the Super7 Lion-O. I didn't get the Super7 ones. So this is the Mattel Lion-O figure. But he actually he fits in there really good. It's got a good weight to it. I mean, it's not super heavy, but it definitely has a good weight to it. The mouth opens. The claws pop up. And you got the guns inside there. So you can have them pop up, and you've got these wheels on the front here. You've got a front cannon here. There's Panthro. Again, this is the Mattel Panthro, not the Super 7 one, but he fits in there good. I'm just grabbing some more figures. All right, so let's get I'm gonna move Lion-O. Panthro should be driving, so I'm gonna move Lion-O over. All right, so we got Tigra here. He'll sit in the back. Tigra doesn't sit great. That crotch piece kind of gets in the way of him sitting. We've got Chitara here, so we'll put her in the other seat next to Tigra. And then I have Wily Kit and Wily Cat from Mattel. So we'll put them in the back seats. Then we got Jackal Man here, or Vulture Man here, I should say. Slythe. So I'm going to move the camera. We're going to move a little bit here. I'm going to take it off the tripod and take you in for a closer look. So you can see they all sit in there pretty good. Tiger is the hardest one to get in a seated position because of his crotch piece, but they all do sit in the tank. And you can close the door, no problem. And there's Panthro and Lion-O in the driver's seat. So I got the camera over here. So you got pretty nice detailings with the controls. And then in the back, you've got readouts and stuff on the side walls. Again, you've got the gun that lifts up. And then more stuff on the sides of this, on this side of the tank. Just to bring you around, the gun itself also has some controls on it and stuff. And you get the 2 pegs for the figures. Now the eyes are supposed to glow in the dark. So let me see if I can turn the lights down enough. I don't know how well that shows up on camera, but they do glow. They have a greenish glow to them with the eyes there. And then you get the mouth that opens. Claws. They come up. All right, I'm gonna move the camera back to the tripod. Sorry if you guys are getting jostled. So overall, it's pretty good. The treads don't move like when you push it, at least from what I can tell right now. Like they do technically move, but when you just push it on the ground, the treads are too tight, I guess, to actually move. So I don't know how big a deal that is to you, but it does roll. I mean, it doesn't like roll. Like if you push it, it moves, but it's not like you can push it across the floor or something that easily, I don't think. Because again, those treads don't move well enough for it to move that much. But I'm just I wasn't able to see a lot of your comments, so I'm just going back now. Right, press this time. Nah, man, no way. Lionel and Panthro sit in the front. HoloNet says that's poor engineering. I know. I think overall, I'm pretty happy with it. I mean, I'm not gonna be rolling it around that much anyway, so the thing is the treads. I don't know. I mean, you can move the treads with your hand, but I don't think there's any way to make the tread unless there's a brake on that I'm not seeing. I don't think the treads are gonna roll that great when you push it. But so right now, right out of the box, that would be my only minor complaint about the tank is the treads don't move as well as you might think they would. But I still overall think they did a pretty good job here. Riot Press, thank you, man, for the donation. Always appreciated. This gets me stoked to open up a toy. I'm going to open up. See you guys later. Thanks, man, for coming in. Always appreciated. Oh, works with Raymond Toys. So nice. Monkey Jiva says, take it outside and film a toy commercial with it. Is that the tool? The tool that so you get this. I didn't really open this. So again, you get this thing. It's just a solid piece of plastic, but it's supposed to be a crate of Thundarium, I believe. And then you get this, which is the tool, Panthro's wrench tool thing, whatever it's called. So you get that as well. And then the only other thing you get is the see-through canopy if you want to use that instead of the solid plastic one that's attached to the tank. The Mass Figure Collector. What's up from the UK? Thank you, man. Hope you and your family are doing well as doing good as well. Thundrillium. Okay, Thundrillium. Thank you, Michael. The stuff they mine to give them that powers all their stuff. Jerry says he would have bought it. Yeah, well, especially since I bought it, yeah, Snarf pack-in would have been nice. But I feel like if they had done that, people would have been pissed. Because those who weren't buying the Thundertank would have been pissed that that's how you got Snarf. Not that having to pay $55 for Snarf is something that's good, but I feel like had they thrown Snarf into with the Thundertank, that probably would have just raised the price on the Thundertank. But then people would have been pissed that they had to buy a Thundertank in order to get Snarf. I realized you could free up even more room in the tank if you get the flying vehicle and the Cat Slayer, as you can split up your figures between the three. Yeah, I would be surprised. I won't say it's impossible, but I would be surprised if they ever did a Cat Slayer. But, who knows? If anybody was going to try it, I will say this for Super 7. If anybody was going to try and do like a ThunderCats Lair playset for 7-inch scale figures, Super 7 probably would be the ones to do it. I mean, they did do the Snake Mountain playset for He-Man, so, I won't say it's totally impossible. I have no idea how well these Thunder Tanks sold for Super 7. If these sold well for them, then I could see them maybe pushing forward with something else like that, but yeah, we'll have to see, I guess. Slipstream. Mine came from Big Bad Toy Store. Entertainment Earth, I believe, has got it in stock as well, or they had it, like, it says, last time I checked earlier today, it says restocking soon, so I think they had it. They sold through what they had in hand, but they're going to be getting more in very soon. But mine specifically came from Big Bad Toy Store. Chris, is the gun turret removable? I think it's supposed to be, but I haven't tried. Let's put it this way. It's not just pulling right out, and I don't want to force it and break it, so I'll look more into that, because I thought they said it was removable, but it's not just pulling straight out, and there's not an instruction manual, so I'll have to fool with it and see if that's the case or not, but right off the bat, it is not. In fact, I want to say no, unless... Yeah, I want to say no, because it looks like this piece of plastic, the base of the gun, is a solid piece attached to the bottom of the tank. So, unless you can turn it. Can you turn it? No. And so, right off the bat, I'm going to tell you no, it is not removable. And just if you want another size comparison, here I am holding it. So I think, and you can't really see this, actually. So that spot there where you see the Batmobile, I think that's where I'm going to end up putting it. I think it'll fit in there, and then I'll have to try and find some spot for the Batmobile. That's from Mattel, from the Batman, or from the Justice League movie. But that's where I think I'm going to put my Thundertank. Just knocked the light off my camera, but that's okay. HollowNet says the mutants need a vehicle. Yeah, they do. Or, or their, I wouldn't mind seeing their headquarters, though I have no idea where I'd put it. If they did a Thundercats lair, I would be tempted to get it, but I really don't know where I'd put it. I didn't get the Snake Mountain or the classic Grayskull just because I didn't really have the space for it. Reggie says he got his from Sideshow. Yeah, I don't know when Sideshow's going to ship theirs. Probably, I would guess soon, but I don't know. Sight Beyond says same thing. Yeah. So my initial response overall is I give it a thumbs up. Like I said, minor thing with the treads not really rolling very well on their own, but that's okay. I mean, it still rolls. The treads just don't move. But otherwise, I think, they did a pretty good job. I think, it's pretty much what they said it was going to be. It's got a really nice size to it. It looks good. I mean, it's very clean looking. But overall, I'm pretty happy with it. Monkey says pre-order early from Entertainment Earth and you'll get it, and you'll get everything early. Yeah, Castle Plundar would be cool, but I just don't know where I would put it. The Mutants Flying Machine, or actually, no, if Super 7 was going to do something for the Mutants, I forget what they called it, but Sly's little motorbike thing would be kind of cool. Though I'm not sure how well Sly, they might have to do another Sly figure, because I don't know if they'd be able to get this figure on a vehicle like that, so I don't know. Well, I rolled it on concrete and carpet, and neither one it rolled. They're just really tight. So maybe you can loosen it up a little bit. I don't know. I'll play with it some more. But right now, the treads are just not rolling very well. But I tried on both concrete and on the rug, and they just don't really roll. They don't move because they're so tight. Oh, and so you can do the arms all the way up, I guess. Like the arms are very you can move them in multiple positions. But like the only way, like if I know you can't see me, but I'm actually pulling the tread, and that's the only way I've been able to get it to move. I don't know. I don't know if it's because there's, I don't know. Like this back piece is very tight, so I can get it pulled, but it's very tight. So I don't know if you can kind of loosen these up so it rolls more or what. Like I said, I'll play with it, but right now is very tight. And here's a look at the back. I didn't give you a look at the back of the tank. And it looks like there's doors on the back, but those don't actually open up. Nick, the treads don't roll. They move. They technically move, but no, when I just push the tank on the ground, the treads are not rolling. So the inner wheel things are very tight. So I don't know if there's a way to loosen that. I'll play with it, and since I just opened it and I don't want to break it, so but right now the treads, the best I can tell you is the treads do not move very well. Blade Runner says the tread should be plastic. Rubber will break down. I don't know. It looks like it's a good quality of rubber, so yes, maybe eventually they could, I guess, but I don't know. I mean, unless they just sculpted them and they didn't move. But I think they look good. The treads look good. They just don't move very well. Yeah, it is a cool display piece, but I never had I never had the original Thundertank toy, so I can't tell you how it compares to that. Um, but like I said, overall I like it. Jerry says rich kids problem. I turned the lights down a few minutes ago. I can't make this room completely dark. I'll try it again. Yeah, unfortunately, when I showed it to you earlier, they showed up a little bit better, but I can't make this room dark enough at the moment to really pick up the glow. So, but they do have a greenish glow to them. A YF. I passed on the Eternia playset. I really didn't have the room for it. So I will get Snake Mountain. I'll get the Origin Snake Mountain playset when that comes out. But I passed on the Origin or the Eternia one. Reggie says, as a kid, Transformers and Voltron was my favorite toys. I enjoyed playing with the Thunder Tank the most. I never had Voltron as a kid either. I never had Thundercat toys as a kid. I watched the cartoon, but I never collected the toys. So my toys as a kid were Star Wars, G.I. Joe, and Transformers. So those were the main ones that I played with as a kid. Michael, so yes, the eyes are supposed to be headlights and they glow in the dark. I have not. Like the laser, there's a laser gun underneath there, but as far as I can tell, it doesn't like extend outward, or if there is, it doesn't just pull out. So I'll look and see if there's a way to pull it out anymore. Again, there's no instruction sheet. They didn't include any kind of instruction manual with this. So there's like, it shows you the features on the box, but there's no instruction sheet included with this. So that's a little annoying. Nick says he's waiting for the Mega Construct Snake Mountain playset to drop under 200. Yeah, it was on discount not too long ago, but I forget how low it was. I'm not really into the building block stuff, but I will say that Mega Construct Snake Mountain looked pretty good. Michael, I really don't know what the reveals or how many reveals or what. Dan Yun said next week there's going to be some Marvel news, Marvel Legend news. You know, maybe the news will be that they're doing a live stream the following week. I don't know yet, but can see the bottom of the. You want to see the bottom of the tank? So that's the bottom. So you got these plastic wheels, and then you have this big wheel here, which is plastic. But then there's no wheels on the back end, just the treads. But again, the treads are really tight. But that's the bottom. Oh, and you also have the wheels up here when you extend these down as well. Michael, he didn't say. So your guess is as good as mine. It's not light. It's not as heavy as you might think it is, but it's not light. It's got a pretty decent weight to it. All right, well, that was pretty much all I wanted to do, is just give you guys kind of a look at the tank. But like I said, I like it. And I'll play around with it more. Like I said, I'll probably do a full in-depth review next week sometime. So if you want a better look at it, and I'll fool around with the treads and things like that and see if I can get them to loosen up or anything. But overall, I'm pretty happy with it. I mean, you know, it definitely is a hefty price to it, but I kind of, you know, that's for these big giant things, that's just, you know, no way around that, I think. So, you know, a 7-inch Thunder Tank's not really something I ever thought we would get. So 7-inch scale, that is. So like I said, I'm pretty happy. My initial impression of it is I'm pretty happy with it. So, but I want to thank everybody for, you know, this last minute, tuning in for the last minute live stream. I didn't want to wait till tomorrow, since I figured a lot of people are going to be doing Super Bowl party stuff and things like that. So I thought today was the best day to go and do this, especially since, like I said, I've only done 2 videos this week because of the solar panel installation that I had going on here. But next week should be back to a fairly normal schedule. But like I said, thanks guys for tuning in, and until next time, stay safe out there, and I'll catch you guys later.
Hey, thanks for watching today's video, and be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit that bell notification so alerted every time I upload a new video. And be sure to head over to the Toy News International and Marvelous News message boards communities. It's a great place to talk toys and win cool contests like $100 store credits to Big Bad Toy Store. And remember, action figures are great!